Hello, everyone. Welcome to Kiki and Kibitz. It's me, Mary, and I'm coming here tonight with my Saturday night shenanigans. 90 Day Oy Vey. Are Sophie and Pedro a couple? And you better be sitting down for this one. Uncle Marco was arrested back in January, but we're going to get all into this in a moment. I'm going to welcome everybody into the room as you guys start coming in here. Hi, Spooky Trash. I have one lit. Here we go. Let's smoke together. I hope everyone is doing well. On this Saturday, it is cold in New York, but what else is new? Um, I don't know if I mentioned this to you guys because there's been so much going on in the past couple of months in my life, but I'm going on a cruise a week from Sunday to celebrate my husband's birthday. My husband, my son, myself, my mother in law, and her bestie. We're going to be gone for a week. We're going to the Bahamas, and then on the way back, we're hitting Port Port Canaveral, Florida. That's what I'm trying to say. So, on top of everything else that's been going on, as you guys may or may not know, I had a death in my immediate family. A lot of stuff going on in my personal life, and now I'm trying to get ready to go on vacation. So today I spent some time running around with my husband trying to find shorts because my fat ass has been stuffing my face all winter, and I no longer fit in the shorts that I fit into last summer. So and it's kind of hard when the only shorts that you find are on the clearance rack because all the winter shit is still out. So let me say hi to everybody that's coming into the room. Um, Hi, Felononius. Hi, Natalie. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Deirdre. Hi, Joslo. Hi, Luce Wheats. I'm sorry, Tina. Hi, Tina. Hi, my my trusty moderator, one of my trusty moderators. Hi, Menopausal Queen. Um, Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, Vicky. I'm glad you got the notification. We have to tell YouTube off because Vicky hasn't been getting notifications for my live. And she's getting really, really loose skirts. Yes, but the problem is I'm short. I'm only 4'11". And all the loose skirts that I see are like ankle length, which means they're going to be like I'm going to be tripping over them. You guys know what I mean? Yes, Sheen. I've tried Sheen before, Deirdre, and unfortunately, Sheen sizes are weird. Like I'm usually a large in blouses, and then I remember I ordered some larges and some extra larges, and the large blouses would basically fit one arm. I'm like, oh, is this a large in the toddler? So I know a lot of my friends have beautiful Sheen clothing, but I don't know, it just didn't work for me. So, hi, Wendy's Front Yard. Thank you so much. So, let's get into tonight's edition of 90 Day Oy Vey. Is Sophie and Pedro a couple? And Uncle Marco was arrested. Yeah. Okay, let's get right into this. So, first of all, let's start off with the Throuple couple. Okay. So, Matt and Manny and Annie soaking up all the attention that they can. It's still the beginning of the season, and hey, why not? They're on 90 Day Fiance. This is the best way to get a lot of attention. So, if you're wondering how Matt and Amani make their money, one of the ways that they make their money is managing short term rental properties in San Diego. And they have a company called AdMat LLC. And the mission is discover a world of comfort, style, and convenience with our exceptional short-term properties. Whether you're seeking a cozy urban retreat, a beachside paradise, or a charming countryside escape, we have the perfect accommodations to make your stay truly memorable. And as you see here, we have Amani as the CEO. We have Matt as the COO, and they have a couple other people on the staff. Okay, so Um, they have testimonials that they are great hosts. People who have stood there said they've had a relaxing and wonderful time. And here are their Airbnb profiles. Here's Matt, and it shows the three short term rental properties that they rent. And here is Amani's Airbnb profile. And here she says, my work tech, I was born in the 90s. I spent too much time building an app I have my faith in, speaks Arabic, English, and French. One pet. Fun fact, I speak four languages and was on Netflix, where I went to school, University of Houston. I'm obsessed with food. My kids dream to be an entrepreneur. Lives in San Diego, California. So basically, they manage three Airbnbs in San Diego, and that's how they make some side money. Sounds good. Annie took her daughter to the doctor. Like I said, hey, take advantage of all the attention that you could get. You're on 90 day. And like I reported in my last video, Matt and Liz had actually met beforehand, apparently. And Liz posted this to her story, like reposted what Matt posted, and said this was right outside of Encancho Park North. So I was, speculating how did they meet, and it looks like Matt just ran into her because Matt was in the same area where she lived, hanged out, worked, whatever, and just happened to run into her. That's what it looks like to me. So, um, Amani, she was on live for a good part of today on Instagram, and I didn't even get a chance to comment about this, but she had two people, including myself, watching her do her makeup, and then she went live with Matt, and then she was, like I said, she was live for hours this afternoon, and I had things to do, so I couldn't really sit there and watch her do her makeup and basically not say anything. So I was popping in and out, and at one point Benny was on there with her, but I was out to eat with my husband, so I wasn't going to sit there and listen to her with Benny. So she posted this to her story, and I don't know. I'll let you guys judge. So she says, someone DM'd that some page talks shit about my live, something about having four people on. I don't care. I'm a happy person with my happy life. I'd rather have four meaningful conversations with four people than empty conversations with 100 people. Okay. Then she goes on to say, you got problem with me, you can talk to me directly, let's have a call or a meeting. I don't hide behind comments and posts. I'm still waiting for you to DM me. I fly you first class, say it to my face. Girl, I would love a first class ticket to California. Why the fuck not? I mean, anything that I say in a video or on a post, you guys know, or I hope you guys know, that I would say it to definitely to their faces. Okay. Anything that I say here, I would say to the person's face. Um, so building on that, I would just like to address the comments pertaining to my last video. So, my last video, I was talking about Matt and Amani and Annie, this throuple couple. It's only episode 4, and I want them to go away already. And I expressed my opinion about Amani, and I used really offensive, harsh language. But hey, it wouldn't be Mary if it wasn't offensive and harsh language. And if it offends you, then honestly, you're on the wrong fucking channel and you need to unsubscribe now. Now, I just want to say that I respect everybody's opinions. But then when you start insulting me personally, you can go fuck off. So, with all due respect, Chameleon Dreams, you can go fuck off. And if you're in the room, hey, I'll say it straight to your face. Okay, just because you had a conversation with Amani and you admitted yourself, which I'm going to pull up in a moment, that you were originally trolling Amani. does not give you a right to come after me and start basically insulting me, my channel, saying that I make a fool of myself, etc. Because until you had your one on one conversation with Amani, which started out with you trolling her, you were on my channel commenting like anybody else. You asked me 2 weeks ago to look into the Jovi and Yara split. So if you are apparently watching my channel, like you say, to watch me make a fool out of myself, read cast members' social media word for word, and to see what celebrities go through because of people like me. Okay. I don't know what spell Amani put on you, but hey, whatever bond you have with her, that's good. That's on you, girl. But I blocked you from commenting on my YouTube, and I blocked you from commenting on my Instagram because I'm not going to take disrespect like that. Listen, we could all have opinions. That's fine. Like I said, and like you said, I said, opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one. But then when you come on my page and you insult me and say all sorts of bullshit that I know that is not true, you can go fuck off. Okay. I just had to get that off my chest. So moving on, we have Joan. Joan is wishing herself a happy International Women's Day. And I just want to see how this Greg and Joan and mom storyline goes on because I saw a clip on the 90 Day Fiance um, official Instagram page. And basically, Greg's mother is trying to limit the number of showers a day that Joan can take. My question is, how many showers a day does Joan take that the mom feels like she needs to limit? Yeah, I have a feeling this shit is going to be a hot fucking mess. So, moving on, we have Shekinah also celebrating International Women's Day with all the women in her family. So, moving on, Jessica and Juan. Jessica's son, Dawson, got braces. Um, the little boy, David, is so cute. And it looks like Juan is starting to adjust to the cold. And by the way, before I forget, I would like to wish every woman out there a happy International Women's Day. Woman power. That's all I have to say. So moving on, I think Jessica and Juan may be, getting away for a little bit, having some privacy, because Juan posted this picture of a really yummy looking drink and he was by a pool. So I'm assuming that maybe the two of them got away for some couples time, maybe. Moving on to Stevie. Stevie says, and yes, this is me reading social media word for word. If you don't like it, don't fucking watch me. There's tons of other 90-day content creators you can watch. Honestly. Stevie says, we were never a matter of chance. Our story was written long before we knew the words. Through distance, through doubt, I would choose him 1,000 times over, not for where it led, but because it was real. He saw the parts of me no one else did, the pieces I kept hidden, and loved me in a way that reached beyond touch. Let them doubt, understanding was never a requirement for truth. Then his hashtag, you are a good human, I love you. That's really nice. That is really nice. So, moving on. Mina, who says stay calm and drink champagne. Hey, I'm down with that. Is showing off some of her cooking skills. Okay, and I want to know what you guys think about this dish that she's making. I'm not quite sure what it is, but check it out.
savez voler ce qu'il y a de plus sacré dans votre enfant. Alors nous sommes ici pour exiger que tous les projets que vous avez prévus de réaliser soient produits et réalisés avec notre accord. Et est-ce qu'on peut se faire déjà parler?
So there you go. That is Mark, Mina's cooking for Mark. And according to Mark, with the little fun facts post that I put together, his favorite food in the whole wide world is Mina's cooking. But I think mostly every husband would say that about their wives cooking if they really valued their lives. Just kidding. Moving on. Sophie and Pedro. Are these two a couple? Okay, I would like to know. And I'm a blogger. Okay, you guys know I'm a blogger. And there's sometimes, we could just be looking at stuff and making assumptions and deducing shit that isn't really there. I don't understand how Sophie's stories of her driving around in a car with the top down, okay? And she says, I love road trips. And this video of Pedro, and Pedro happens to be in Austin. The two of them are dating. And I know I saw on Reddit something about a bracelet and the jeans and this and that. Okay, so these were the pictures from Sophie's story. She's driving around in the car and she says, I love road trips. And then let me share Pedro's video with you guys. Okay. Um, I have to mute the music. So just give me a second. And here we go. So this is Pedro's video that put all the speculation out there that him and Sophie were dating. I don't get it, guys. Can you explain this to me? And then this is Pedro playing with his cat. So how does this in Pedro's story and Sophie driving around top down in a car equal Sophie and Pedro dating? Yo no sé. I don't get it. But I could be wrong. Who knows? They could be dating for single life. That's what I thought of today. I said, I bet you if those two fuckers are dating, they're dating for single life because Chantel was on single life. And now, Chantel's in her own relationship. So wouldn't that be some shit if Pedro was on single life dating Sophie? I wonder what his sister Nicole would say. Would she call Sophie a bitch ass, slut ass whore? Asking for myself. I mean, come on. So, and Rob, I wonder what Rob would say to all this. Would Rob would be like, Pedro, good luck, man. Deuces. I'm going off to hang out with Jamal and Josh. And speaking of Josh, some last resort cast updates. We have Julia celebrating International Women's Day by hanging off a fucking rock. And Brandon working out his frustration in the gym. Darcy and Stacy being Darcy and Stacy. And apparently they call some paparazzi to show up where they were getting their fillers done. And they're like, the twins got spotted at Beauty Fix Media Spa in Brickell. Gotta love the paparazzi. You mean the photographers you called yourself? I don't know. Just saying. So, moving on. Happy birthday, Josh. Here is a throwback picture of him when he was 21 years old with his sister. Happy birthday. And he's not the only 90 Day cast member having a birthday. We'll get into that in a second. Gino's Friday night. Gino had a great Friday night, guys. He was hanging out with his ex, Lindsay. Yeah, the one before Jasmine, the one that he sent the topless photos from, and the one that Jasmine claimed got her fired from her job, but we know it's all bullshit. Yeah, Gino was hanging out with her last night. So I can imagine Jasmine's head probably exploded all over the fucking wall because if there is any woman that Jasmine cannot stand, and I should go so far, and I do not like using this word, Jasmine hates Lindsay to the bottom of her soul. So even though Jasmine is supposedly happy with her baby daddy, I assume she's due to pop relatively soon. And she has gone on and started a whole new family. Seeing these pictures with Lindsay and seeing this chick sitting on Gino's lap, who is a friend of Lindsay's. And the other guy, by the way, is Lindsay's boyfriend. Lindsay was not gonna show up to this dinner without support. So basically Gino wanted to air out everything, um, because Lindsay has been receiving a lot of heat. The storyline has been for the past 4 years that she got Jasmine fired from her job. So they went out to dinner. And I could tell you guys that Lindsay sent me a message from dinner when I originally put up my first post to say that she showed it to everyone and everyone was cracking up. So yeah, Jasmine's head probably exploded all over the place seeing this. And then Lindsay took to her story to say, if you're coming to my page because of 90 Day, just know she lied about me, sending her photos to anybody. I never did and never would do that. Plus, I never knew where she worked. And I forgave him and we moved on. We all had a great time tonight and I wish him the best. So now moving on to Jazzy and her pregnancy. Yeah, she is still pregnant, waxing her own mustache, doing her beauty things at home now, because money's kind of tight, you know, and Matt is not making the dollars like Gino has allegedly. So Jasmine wishes everybody a happy International Women's Day. And I know that there's been like whisper of rumors on the street that Matt and Jasmine have broken up and Jasmine's living in Florida by herself. Well, unless Matt decided to leave his beloved classic caddy with the leather cream interior seats with Jasmine, I highly doubt it. So, we have Jasmine wishing everybody a happy International Women's Day.
No force is more powerful than a woman determined to rise. Today we're celebrating International Women's Day, and I wanted to congratulate each and all of you. We're celebrating the resilience, the strength, and the achievement of all women around history in the world. To all women and girls, I'm sending you a warm virtual hug, and remember that today is a great opportunity to recognize the important women in our lives. So, hugging kisses for you. Enjoy your day. God bless you, and I love you.
So now this is Jasmine and Matt
I just
Hart.
had the most delicious tacos. No, tacos no. What is nachos? I'm sorry. That I have ever had my whole life. They were so yummy. And I was starving. I devoured them. And now look at this. This is lavender ice cream. Yes, lavender as in lavender lotion, lavender candles. This is my first time trying this. Was skeptical because I didn't even know it was a flavor, but guys, you have to try it. It's absolutely delicious.
Okay, so do you guys remember this video that I'm about to play? I covered in my last Oy vey. Jasmine was really, really mad at someone for talking about her baby. Okay, let me play this again for you guys, just to refresh your memory.
Hello, my beautiful family. I really hope you're all doing great. I just came from a doctor's appointment, and well, I don't know. I'm confused because I lost 6 pounds like in a very short period of time. Like, I noticed that my appetite hasn't been the best. Like, I haven't been hungry. I was very hungry all these weeks ago, but lately, like, I'm not hungry anymore. And I have to just like force myself to eat. And Yes, like 6 pounds is a lot. Shouldn't I be gaining weight?
Guys, I think I
I think it's
uploaded
like
the
I've
wrong
been very
video.
stressed.
My goodness, I'm sorry. I'm such an airhead sometimes. So basically, do you guys remember the video in my last Oive where she is basically saying, this person is talking shit about my baby? Okay. I don't appreciate you talking shit about my baby, and I'm going to put all your shit out there. That's basically what she said in the video. Because Yorkville, I agree with you. I do give Jazzy way too much airtime. But the reason is she's like an infection. She's everywhere. She's infecting everything. So I'm getting to a point. So Jasmine did this video in her stories in the beginning of the week. Stop talking shit. I'm going to air out all your shit. Now, we all know who has been very vocal about Jasmine the past couple of weeks. Uncle Marco. So, In Touch suddenly had a crystal ball on their desk, and they realized that Uncle Marco was arrested January 4th at 2:09 a.m. for an OUI, operating while intoxicated. Uncle Marco, you know that I know that you know that that's bullshit. You are definitely old enough to know better. You should be not out there drinking and driving. That is fucking bullshit. He has a court date in 10 days, and we shall see what the outcome is. Okay? But Uncle Marco is in his 70s, retired fighter, not condoning what he did because it is bullshit. But you know what also is bullshit? How Jasmine threw a 72-year-old man under the bus by leaking to In Touch. And yes, I said it. This is my opinion, but you guys know that I am neck deep in this shit half of the time. Okay? So, in my opinion, because Jasmine didn't like that Uncle Marco was speaking out against her, she leaked to In Touch about Uncle Marco's arrest 2 months ago because suddenly they had a crystal ball on their desk and they knew he was arrested back in January. This is not the first time that Jazzy has thrown somebody under the bus to protect her narrative. Do you remember her PR person back in January where the rumors were flying around that allegedly Matt was putting hands on her and it was vice versa allegedly, and that she was calling her PR person crying and her PR person saw bruises on her, etc., etc. Well, Jazzy threw her under the bus too and said that she was doing it for attention and clout, etc. So do you see what I'm getting here? If that's my point, it seems like to be a pattern. If you don't go along with Jazzy's narrative, she's going to throw your ass under the bus and she doesn't fucking care. So, moving on. I mean, yes, Sherry, I would hope that Jasmine wouldn't do something like that, but this is a woman who posted to Instagram holding a baby doll, which, in my opinion, was trying to trick fans into thinking that she was having the baby. Then to turn around and say, oh no, I didn't have the baby. Why do you guys think I'm having the baby? I mean, we all can tell that this doll is fake, but there's some people out there that were fooled. I don't know why Jasmine does these things, but unfortunately, I do feel like in my gut, I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but I feel in my gut, Jasmine tipped off In Touch about Uncle Marco. Not saying what Uncle Marco did was a good thing because DUIs are never a fucking good thing, and he is definitely old enough to know better. But yeah, good job, Jazzy. Anything to protect you, your reputation, your narrative, your storyline, your 90-day paychecks. Okay. And, looking at Lindsay, I could see why she's jealous AF. Just saying. So moving on. Are Jovi and Yara together? In my opinion, yes. I think Jovi is just off working, and that's why we don't see um him and Yara a lot on Yara's social media. Yara bumped into Georgie. They both live in Miami. I could see that happening. Yara's spending a lot of time with her daughter and the dog and, going out shopping and doing mommy and daughter things. Jovi's last post about Yara and with her was on February 14th, where he wished her a happy Valentine's Day, a happy anniversary, joked around that he made it 6 years of marriage with her. So, my opinion, I think Jovi's just working, and that's why, there's not a lot of pictures and a lot of stories, with him and Yara and Mila. So, but if anything develops, I'll let you guys know. Now, John and Rachel. Do you guys remember this couple? John, Rachel, and Lucy? Well, unfortunately, their marriage has fallen apart, and John found out as per this post. Okay, Rachel posted this to her story, and John was like, this is the first time I've heard of this. So let me share this with you guys. This is Rachel sharing the news about her divorce.
Okay, everybody. I wanted to give you all an update on my current status or situation. As of the end of last month, I am officially divorced. Here's the thing. John has had the paperwork since October and told me that he would sign it soon, but because of his work schedule, he's too busy. So by January, when I haven't actually received any paperwork, I had a friend serve him in person at his house. That gave him 30 days to respond, or I move on with the divorce without him. Needless to say, I moved on without his signature because he did not sign again. So anyway, I'm divorced. I have officially gone back to my maiden name, which I will do my best to not release. But yeah, this is me. Single as a Pringle and happier than ever. And also to his new girlfriend, just keep in mind when you're the background object in his videos, there's a reason for that. If he posts things about you online and only tags you in it, there's a reason for that. All of these things are for him, not for you. They should be for you. Maybe one day he'll figure that out. Either way, not my problem. And to my amazing friend that did me the honors of going out of your way to search on the paperwork, you are my literal hero. You know who you are. I absolutely love you and thank you so much. And for anybody who is curious as to why I'm so excited to be divorced and back to my name again, maybe one day I'll tell you. In the meantime, I know that a lot of you are hearing a one-sided story, and all I have to say is don't believe everything you hear. Bye.
So that is Rachel announcing the status of her divorce, which is now final. And like I said, John said, just found out I'm officially divorced. Courtesy of Rachel making a video for her followers, which a blogger sent me. Wasn't me, you guys. Wasn't me this time. It was just super sad seeing her so snarky and bitter towards me, and it included a vague warning to my new girlfriend, which was unnecessary. I wish her nothing but the best, and I hope she finds someone as wonderful as I have. Interesting. From what I understand, their marriage in the last year or two basically imploded. The distance had a lot to do with it, but there was just way too many problems. And I heard allegedly John had a wandering eye and couldn't keep it in his pants. I mean, I don't sleep in a bed with him. I don't know what the fuck he does, but these are just whispers, allegedly on the street. So their marriage is over. I wish both of them nothing but the best. But does Rachel already have a new suitor? Seriously, E. Scott? Seriously, dude. Like, come on. Last week you were hitting on Vanya, and now it's Rachel. Anything to fucking stay relevant, right? Anything. So moving on to some B90 cast. Okay, we have Chidi looking sharp, and his book is coming out soon. Happy birthday, Joey. I told you there was another birthday. Happy birthday, Joey. Here's Magda. Here is Faith times 4. Here is some throwback pictures of Annie. And I think Annie is beautiful now, and she was drop dead gorgeous back then. I mean, look at her. She's at 20, 17, 15 years old. I mean, she is drop dead gorgeous. It's just so fun. I think when the cast members post like throwback pictures of themselves, you know, I don't know. That's just me. So moving on, Nikki is doing her ASMR stuff, which for some reason, I don't know. I just feel like I have to share with you guys because I don't know if it's fascinating, if it's funny, if it's cringy. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think of this shit. This is like her thing now.
What's up, guys? So, this is my new ASMR. I'm going to eat my chamoy pickle. I know you guys like watching me eat pickles. This one's kind of tasty.
Guys, I don't know if it's just me, but with the mic so close to the bag and the crinkling of the bag, like the hairs are standing up on my arms.
I actually ate some already. See, I already took some bites. So yummy. Oh, so sour.
I don't know how this is supposed to be relaxing for people.
You also, I just got back from picking Mama up from her.
Guys, I don't know how that is supposed to be relaxing for people. Like I said, it was making the hair stand up on my arms. I agree, Yorkville, cringe AF. I mean, supposedly this is supposed to be like well, I guess I was getting the goosebump like sensation in response to this shit. But I don't see how this is relaxing for some people. This is cringe. Yes, thank you. Stop smacking. It's annoying. Thank you. Oh, I'm glad I'm not the only one. But apparently there's a market for this, and Nikki is trying to corner the market. Good luck, girl. Moving on. Veronica is having pet technical difficulties. I'm going to let her explain.
Getting fixed appointment, and I was on the phone with Tim when I got home. So I just like opened the crate and let her out. So because she was like desperate in her little cat carrier, and now I have lost the cat, you guys. I don't know where she could be. The house is in like complete chaos. Here's the floors. We apparently have an issue with the joists, so we're trying to troubleshoot that. And oh, I think I found her, you guys. Oh no, that's Chloe coming home. That's the garage door. But you guys, it's like everything's in chaos. Where could this kitten be hiding?
And there she found the kitten. So she was having some pet technical difficulties, but it all worked out. So, as you guys may or may not know, Veronica has a new man. Okay, he is Persian, and they were introduced um back in 2021, and Faith brought them back together. So, isn't that sweet? I wish Veronica and her man nothing but the best, and I'm glad that she found her kitty. So, moving on, Alex and Asher. Check these two out boxing. Fucking adorable AF. Okay, check this out. So, there you go. Daddy teaching son. And here I am. Technical difficulties. It's a little late. I'm a little tired. I'm a little stoned. Bear with me. So, son and father boxing. So fucking cute. Now, before I let you guys go, because I'm really starting to babble, just a couple of miscellaneous cast updates. We have Kim, okay, who says, when you lead meditations but are dirty minded. And TJ, who is the king of cryptic IG stories. Every time I see his stories, I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about? He says, just smile with the sun to seduce a galaxy. Okay, dude, whatever. Um, Chantel's new relationship, her partner's new rap album is coming out soon. So if you guys want to check that out, it is coming out on March 14th, and it is called It's Not Going to Eat Itself. And Winter, working out on the treadmill, okay? As you guys seen in my last video, she has lost tons of weight. Good for her. And we have Ingrid and her hair, Thais and her hair. Do you remember Amanda and Razvan? Well, Amanda provides us in this video with the you learn something new every day tidbit. Okay. So she says, I just found out that in other countries they have different variations of the tooth fairy. And in Argentina, the story is that a small rat named Perez takes your tooth and leaves you a gift in its place. I don't know why, but I had just assumed everywhere it was a fairy. You know something, Amanda? Don't be ashamed because I did too. So I find that very interesting, and we could file that in the category of you learn something new every day. So moving on. Tiger Silly is trying to show off her cooking slash baking skills on the gram. So she shared a recipe for what the heck was this again? A lotus spread cheesecake. So yeah, here's Tiger Silly's recipe. Um, lately she's been posting like recipes and food and stuff. I don't know. She's trying to pivot to like food content creator. I don't know. Yeah, me either, Vicky. I don't think I would want to tell my kids a rat was coming at night to get their tooth, but interesting. Okay. We have the original. I like to call her the original Jasmine because she was on way before Jazzy Jasmine. Jasmine that used to be with Blake, but they're divorced now. Times four. We have good old Soldier Boy Uzman and Ziad. And Danielle Gates says, don't worry about whether or not I can trust Johan cheating on me or not. That's my problem, not yours, basically. Cara has a new video dropping on March 14th. So we shall see. And Sinjin's girlfriend, who recently got a tramp stamp, as I reported in my last video, is snuggling up with her. Oh geez, I'm going freaking blank. I know the name of this lizard. My son wanted this lizard for the longest time, and I cannot think of the name of it. Fire breathing dragon or something like that. I just went blank. So she's snuggling up with her pet. And Michael's just enjoying freedom away from Angela. Freedom to be able to play soccer with his friends without someone yelling, Marco, what are you doing, Marco? So every time I see him, whether he's sitting in his car, jamming to a song, or on the soccer field, all I think to myself is, I am really happy that he took the chance and he ran. So I just want to say before I let you guys go, I totally felt like Mama Gwen, Jovi's mom, where she says, I'm trying to stop to be mean, trying to stop being mean, but it's like y'all got to stop being stupid first. I mean, seriously, these cast members, you got to stop being stupid first, and then maybe I could stop being mean. And just saying. And if my chat with my bestie was ever leaked, oh boy, you guys would have to raise bail for me Thank you so much, everybody, for watching me. Thank you, everybody in the live chat. I love you all. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. And please subscribe. Double check that you are subscribed. Please like, share with a friend or 10. Um, comment, please. Please be respectful. Don't insult me. I mean, I'm not getting paid billions of dollars for doing this. And yes, this is a hobby, but I try to do the best out of my hobby to provide you guys with hot tea, certified tea, and not just shit that I pulled out of my ass, unlike some other bloggers, which we're not going to get into that. So, thank you all. I love you all. Have a wonderful night. Bye, everyone.